Dear parishioners and friends of St. Irenaeus, the season of Advent is upon us. While it looks like Christmas on the outside, we as Christian people have these 4 weeks to prepare ourselves in anticipation for the gift of Christ at Christmas. The gift that Christ is present to us now, the gift of when he came into our world as a human being, born of the Virgin Mary, and the anticipation of his return in glory. Over these 4 weeks, I invite you to join us for the many celebrations that we will have in order to prepare ourselves. Certainly, the most important will be the Sunday celebration of the Eucharist, each of the 4 weekends of Advent. On Monday evenings, we have the opportunity to celebrate the adoration of the Blessed Sacrament in a holy hour. On December 9th, we will have a special Advent evening prayer. We will invite you to bring the infant Jesus from your home nativity set for a special blessing. And then we'll join together as a family outside for carols and cocoa and cookies as we light the tree and display the outdoor nativity scene. Many have returned since the COVID outbreak. Still, others have not yet felt comfortable. And I would encourage and invite you to come back to the family of faith during this season of Advent, to make the journey, to join with your family of faith, and to renew that gift of the Lord's presence in your life, especially in the celebration of the Sunday Eucharist. We have wonderful opportunities for outreach and service during this Christmas season, this season of giving, this season of sharing, this season of hope, so that we can truly prepare ourselves for the celebration of the birth of Christ, the true gift of Christmas. Many of us have family traditions. We have decorations and baking and cooking and gatherings, and all of those things are wonderful for a family. But it really would be wonderful to welcome so many more back to our church, to be able to fill these pews in this season of Advent and Christmas to celebrate well the gift of God. The psalmist reminds us this weekend, let us go rejoicing to the house of the Lord. This is our house of faith. This is where we gather together as a community to celebrate well this gift of God in our midst. And so I encourage you to join us over these weeks. If you've been back, wonderful. If you haven't, now is the time. Maybe you invite a neighbor, a family member, a friend to come with you so that collectively we can fill these pews and share the good news that God is among us and that God has not abandoned us nor forgotten us. That's the good news of the Christmas message, that Christ came to be one with us, that we might become more like him. And so know of my prayers for you as your pastor, especially in these weeks leading up to the great feast of Christmas. We look forward to having you join us. We welcome you back into this place that we can, in prayer and in song, give fitting praise and worship to God, thanking him for the gift of Christ, certainly the gift that is given to us in the Eucharist every time we gather to celebrate the Mass. As we prepare ourselves for this Christmas time, the Church gives us these weeks to prepare spiritually. And so know that we are here, waiting for you to come and to join us in fitting praise and worship, to offer ourselves back to God. As the song of Advent reminds us, O come, Emmanuel. So let us all come together. And as a community of faith, as the body of Christ, let us collectively anticipate the joy, the hope, the love, and the peace that this season of Advent offers, that our hearts might truly be prepared to celebrate well the feast of Christmas. I look forward to seeing you in church, to celebrating well and anticipating the gift of the Lord at Christmas. May God bless you. We look forward to seeing you soon.